Bonjour, everybody. This is Sylvie with Beautique. Sonia and I say hi, and Dana as well. We have the pleasure today to welcome Jenny Miller. Hey, Jenny.
Hi, everybody.
So Jenny is with AmazingCosmetics, a brand that we love, absolutely love, and that we're not the only ones. I mean, a lot of people do love it. And Jenny today is going to demonstrate, she's going to do a little routine and little workshop tutorial to add a little bit of glam and to put on some glam makeup, because even though the season might not be exactly the one that we had envisioned or the one that we had the past years, and there's no reason why we should let ourselves go and not add a little bit of glam. So that's what Jenny is gonna demonstrate today. And for you guys attendees, a couple of things before we get going. You can ask your questions to Jenny. So Jenny is gonna go through a routine. So she's gonna demonstrate a number of products from the brand, mostly complexion and brows, but also, I'm leaving her the entire thing. There's one special offer that I want to highlight for this product, that the anti-aging face primer by AmazingCosmetics that's been actually tested by our members and got only like 5 stars. It's an amazing product. So there's a special offer that I'm going to show on screen. And the last thing I want to say, is if you want to ask questions to Jenny that she can address at the end, you can use, if you're on our website, you can use the bottom right part of the website where you can use the comment section. If you're on Facebook or YouTube, you have the traditional comment section. So before we go full in, Jenny, why don't you tell us a little bit about you, introduce yourself in a few words.
Hi guys, so my name is Jenny Miller and my Instagram handle is Jenny with 2 Y's _ Miller if you want to follow any of the makeup stuff that I put on there. I've been working for AmazingCosmetics for about 3 years now, and I do a lot of the makeup for them. You guys will probably see my face if you follow the AmazingCosmetics Instagram sites. I go on there and I do a lot of tutorials, a lot of lives. I'm one of the makeup artists, so I've been with them for a while, and if you have any specific questions, want to reach out to me, that was my Instagram handle, Jenny _ Miller, or you can reach out on the AmazingCosmetics Instagram, and we'll be happy to answer any of your questions.
Awesome. So let's get started, Jenny. Before we get started, I want to remind everybody this is an amazing offer by AmazingCosmetics. If you buy one, you get one free. So this is amazing because this is not because this is AmazingCosmetics, because this is a great product that we love, and this is a special offer through Sunday. So let's get started, Jenny. I'm out of here, and I'll be back with questions.
Okay.
I'm going to be listening.
Okay, see you when I'm all done. Okay, hi everybody. So let's get started. We're going to be doing a little bit of a holiday makeup. So one thing that's really awesome about holiday makeup is you can always wear a fun lip. And when I wear a fun lip, I like to have a very natural eye and a very nice face complexion, and then kind of have the lip be the show. So without further ado, let's get into it. First product I'm going to show is the Line Smoothing Primer. It looks like this. And when you open it, I already used some of that. Oopsies. Okay, so there's this little circle in the middle, and you just kind of squeeze out some product. And you're going to put this on your face wherever you have lines. Let me just set up my mirror. Okay, so some people, I know for me, I get lines underneath my eyes and kind of out here. And then I get smile creases all the time. So this product is amazing. You just roll it around where you get your lines, and it's going to fill them in and smooth them out. So I use this, like I said, smile lines. I always get those, not when I use this, but if I use other foundations and I don't powder correctly or set my foundation, I get the lines. So if you put this on your forehead, on your eyes, wherever you get lines before you apply makeup, this is a really good way to just smooth out those lines. And it feels so good. It smells so fresh, and it's just kind of a really nice base for anything you're going to put on. I like to put it by my nose too, because my nose gets a little red, and I just kind of like to use these little balls and roll it around my face. Next, I'm going to go in with the most amazing product. So this is the Anti-Aging Face Primer. I will show you guys. Let me flip this around. So this is what it looks like. And this is the Anti-Aging Face Primer. Buy one, get one free with the code ACPrimer2. Just go on the BDQ website, put in the code and you get one for free if you buy one. And these are the best primers in the world. So I always use that much, if you can see, not very much. And I really like to put it, I focus a lot of my primers in my T-zone because especially my nose, I tend to lose foundation on my nose. So I like to just cover that up with it. And this primer is the best. It is so satiny. Oh my God, I'm in love with this. I wear this every day. Sometimes even if I'm not wearing makeup, I'll just put this on because it makes my skin feel so good. And it has such a great slide. So what I mean by that is you need barely any product and it will cover your whole entire face. So I just bring it around. I kind of massage it into my face just to make sure I have a good base laid out for my foundation. Oh my God, I love this stuff. It just is a satin finish. And if you feel your face after, your face is gonna be so soft. It is amazing. And sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, when I wear this, I have less acne. I don't know what it is. That's one of the reasons I wear it every day because I know it's gonna help with my acne. So, little trick. But this is the product, so it's amazing. If you need a primer, if you've been looking for a primer that makes your skin feel hydrated, smooth, and it keeps your foundation locked, and has anti-aging components, this is the best primer. And again, it's buy one, get one free. Next, I'm gonna go in, so it's eyebrow time. I think eyebrows are the best part about makeup. I think they really transform your face. So I'm gonna go in with the brow powder. So this is in shade 2, and it looks like this. I use shade 2, and then I'm also gonna go in with this brush. It is the eyebrow brush. As you can see, it's a little slanted for your brows. So when I do brows, let me just grab a spoolie. So when I do brows, as you can see, I have all these bald spots right here if I comb it down. So I'm just gonna comb it back up so I know what I need to fill in. And I like to fill in the back corner of my brow, like the tail of the brow, and I like to keep this part just natural because it already is a lot thicker than back here, so I just fill this in to match this. So I'm going to go in with O2, that's the shade, and it has this cute little mirror, so I'm just going to kind of use this to guide myself, the mirror, and I'm just going to do small brush strokes where I need to fill in my brows. I kind of have some bald spots on the tail, so I really like to just fill those in. And if you're someone that is timid of doing brows because they are scary sometimes, especially if you don't know your shape or what looks the best on you, a great trick is if you comb it down with a spoolie. Here you can see all the hair that I'm missing, so I would fill in that spot with the brow powder. So that's a really good trick if you are more timid with brows because they can be a little scary and you don't want to fill them in too much. You just want to make them look natural. So I'm going to put in, I kind of have some bald, like not as much hair here, so I'm just going to fill that in. And now I'm going to go on the other side, so right up here, and I'm going to fill in where I need to fill in. When you do brows, it's really smart to just kind of feather everything in. Don't really paint on your brows because then it's not going to look as natural. If you do light brush strokes, kind of like I said, just to feather it, it'll look a lot more natural instead of just, you know, painting it on. So now that my brows are filled in, I'm going to go in, I'm going to put this down. This is one of the best products. I'm actually obsessed with this. So this is the AmazingCosmetics Brow Gel and Lash Primer. It's clear, so that's why I love it because you put it in your brows and it keeps your brows in place all day. I don't know about you guys, but my brows tend to fall down. So by using this, it's kind of like a hairspray for your brows if you don't know what a brow gel is. And you just comb it through and you can shape your brow however you want. So now you can see I have this shape that I like in my brow. I'm going to go in and do it on this side. And I love this product because unlike a lot of brow gels, it doesn't harden your eyebrows. There's this thing, crust, it makes your eyebrows thick and hard sometimes, other brow gels do. This one keeps them feeling natural. You don't feel like the hairs are glued down to your face, but they're gonna stay all day in the position that you put them in, which is why I'm obsessed with this. And it has no smell, it just is so natural, and it really holds your eyebrows in place. And if you wanna use it for a lash primer, you can do that as well. And I love using this for both things. But yeah, as you can see, my eyebrows are up, they're shaped, and it's shaping my face. Hey Megan. Yes, great product. Okay, next I'm gonna go in and we're gonna start transforming my skin because as you can see, I have some breakouts. So Here's a breakout, acne scarring, and I have some scarring right here. So we're gonna go in with the AmazingCosmetics Duo Foundation. It looks like this. And this is the Duo, so it's a foundation and a concealer in one component. Let me grab my blender. It just fell on the floor, oopsies. Okay, so I'm going in the shade Light Golden. I like to use this when I'm at my fairest. So right now, if you are my complexion or my skin tone, this is the shade that I really like to go to. I'm gonna start with the concealer in the cap. So like I said, this is a multi-component product, has foundation in the bottle, and it has concealer in the cap. And you get this cute little mirror for traveling on the go. So what I'm gonna start to do, you can go in with the AmazingCosmetics concealer brush in the cap. I really just like to put my finger in there because I like the way my fingers leave the product on my face. And so I'm gonna go in with the concealer first and put it underneath my bags. I like to start with the concealer before foundation because as you can see, so between this eye, which is what I just did, and this eye, you can see I have very heavy bags underneath my eyes. And this eye already looks so much more lifted just with that little bit of concealer. I have the most prominent under eyes, and so I really like to conceal as much as I can, but I still like a natural face and I don't want to have an obvious concealer underneath. So this is a really great way to start your makeup. So you have coverage where you need it, and then you can go in with the foundation that's the same color, and you kind of have full coverage on the places that you really desire full coverage, but you have a natural finish where you need natural finishes. So I'll kind of explain that as I go. Okay, so now we have the concealer's placed underneath my eyes. Like I told you guys, I have this trouble spot. So I'm gonna go in and I'm just going to cover that up. And I have this little acne scarring here from a while ago. Still has not left me. So as you can see, I'm just kind of covering this up, and you don't really need to blend it that much in because it is the same color as the foundation. So like I said, if you put the foundation everywhere, you have this nice natural coverage. But then when the foundation goes over parts you already concealed, you have a full coverage spot just in that area. So it's like this really cool trick. So you look natural, but you're covering everything that you want to be covered. And as you can see, those literally just went away so fast just with this concealer. This concealer is amazing. It has such a great potency. Like you can't even see that. And I know, I don't know if you guys remember, but it was a very prominent scarring right there. So I'm very happy that this can cover that. Next thing I like to do with the concealer and the cap is my nose, like I said earlier, really just product falls off of it. I don't know what it is, but I really like to place this concealer down on it. Also, I have a redder nose, so I like to put this concealer on so I know that the product is going to stay and that the redness won't shine through. Next, I'm going to put the concealer near the side of my nose, because like I said, I get red there and I like to just cover it up. I really love using this concealer before I go in with foundation because now all my trouble spots that I would love to have had full coverage on are going to be full coverage and are disappearing. So another thing that you can do with this concealer in the cap is you can go in and shape your brows. I'm not going to do that today because I'm going for like a natural fluffy brow shape, but if you're someone who likes to take a concealer brush, go in on your brows, shape them, perfect them. You could do it on your lip liner, whatever you want to do. This is such an amazing product for that because it's the exact same color as the foundation. I love that because then when you perfect something, you can't tell you perfected it because you're not doing it with another shade concealer. It's the exact same shade. You can trust and no one will see that you perfected your brows and you're gonna have those like slayed Megan Fox brows. So now it's time for the foundation and we're just gonna transform my face a little bit. So as you can see, so here we go. As you can see, this acne is covered, these scarrings are covered, my nose isn't red. I'm ready to go. So shake up the bottle, always shake it up, just get the product mixed around, and I'm gonna put some on the back of my hand. You only need about a dime-sized amount. I'm gonna be using that much and put it on the back or put it on your smooth blender. I could talk about this product for the rest of my life and still have things to say. This is my favorite blender I've ever tried. And I think for people that are really into makeup, you've probably tried, they have, Sephora has them, they have silicone ones, Beauty Blender. I mean, every makeup company is starting to make these. And so I tried a lot and I can honestly say This is my absolute favorite one. Whenever I wash these, you can always just see so much, not the smooth blender, but other blenders like this, you know, they collect so much product. And then when you wash them, you see how much you wasted that could have went on your face. This payoff is amazing, and it spreads everything perfectly. Gotta get my mouth. And you will not be wasting any product with this. It's amazing. And I think it puts it on more naturally. It's just the pores in this blender are so small that you get as much payoff as you want. Like, it's just amazing. And I just love the way it works. I use it on everybody. Whenever anybody I do their makeup, they're like, what is this blender? And I'm like, it's the Smooth Blender by AmazingCosmetics. And then everybody just gets it because it's amazing. And it's so soft. And right now, I don't know if you guys, I didn't say this, but I'm using it dry. You can use it wet or dry. It depends on the day. So if I want a more dewy look, I love to wet it because then it kind of, I just think when you wet a blender, it kind of mixes some of that dampness from the blender in with the foundation. So just depending on the look you want. But today I'm going for more of a matte situation because I'm going to be having a bolder lip. So I'm using it dry and I'm just kind of putting it everywhere. Always dab. I know a lot of people are used to brushes because brushes are amazing. But when you use a blender, dab, don't swipe, don't rub, just dab it all over and really get it underneath your eyes with a point. Make sure that there's no creasing. I have bad discoloration on the top of my lids, so I love when I can use the foundation there. And always bring it down to your neck just so everything looks cohesive. So here you guys can see what the foundation looks like. And as you can see, these scarring's gone, this acne gone, the redness is gone, and my face is one tone. I absolutely am obsessed with this foundation. It is amazing. So right now, like I said, if you want to perfect your eyebrows, it would be a great time to go in with the concealer and the cap, fix that up, make them look perfect if you wanted to, and there you go. And also what you can do is how I put the concealer on first and then foundation. If you wanted to do it the other way around and put concealer on now after foundation, you could do that as well, and it would still look absolutely amazing. Or if you're, maybe worried about some trouble spots, go in again and it'll be flawless because they're the same color. I love this. Also, little quick tip with this, it's amazing for on the go. So if you're someone who does your makeup on the train, or you're going out to a party, or maybe in the future going out to a party, whatever you're doing, if you need to bring makeup with you, this is the best thing. I bring this with me everywhere I go. I'm going on an airplane in about a month. This is definitely going to be my backpack because you have 2 products and 1 component. So easy to travel with. I love that. Next, where's my concealer? Here we go. So this is the staple AmazingCosmetics Amazing Concealer. Let me put this light on it so you guys can see. So this is the most amazing concealer. It has insane coverage with just the smallest. I don't even know what size to tell you to use because a pea size would be way too much. So smaller than a pea size. So I'm just going to hit this around a little bit. I always like to mix things up before I use them, especially if they're liquids. You never know how product's going to sit. So I'm going to use that much. So it's definitely smaller than a pea size, if you guys can see that. And this is shade Light Golden. That is going to be enough for my face. And I'm just going to put it underneath my eyes. And like I said, I like to wear a lot of concealer just so I can cover up those bags that I have underneath my eyes. And I'm just going to spread it out. I like to pull it up this way to give the illusion that my eyes are being pulled up and that my skin is still tight and that I'm not aging or anything like that. So I just pull it up. And there you go. So as you guys can see, I used less than a pea size amount and it looks amazing. This stuff is insane. You can cover tattoos with it. You can cover acne scarring, hyperpigmentation, anything you have. This is the best concealer and it will stay on your face all day long. It is amazing and it has definitely earned the name Amazing Concealer. So if you're someone that really likes, a concealer that's going to cover you, this is a great one, but it also looks natural. So if anybody has any questions, just send them in and I will answer some. So there's that concealer. Now I'm going to go in with another concealer that they offer. This is the Hydrating Concealer. I'm not going to put this underneath my eyes because I just used that one. I'm going to actually contour with this one. So this is the Hydrating Concealer. I'm going to be going in with shade Tan Golden. And just before I get into that, that is the Hydrate Concealer, and the one I just used is the Amazing Concealer. They're both so hydrating and they're both amazing, but we all have different skin complexions and our skin reacts differently. This one, if you're someone who has really dry under eyes, which is something I have during the winter months, this is amazing. Sometimes when you put concealer on dry eyes, it makes it way worse. You put this on and it just glides over your skin like butter. It is so easy to use and it looks amazing. I love using this on my mom. It looks really good on her. She has more aged skin and it doesn't get in her creases. It just sits nicely on top. I love this. So to use this as a contour, you can go in right out of the bullet and put it on your face, but I don't like doing that because you never know, you know, if you're gonna mess it up when you first do it. It's just way easier. Put it on the back of your hand. So I'm just gonna kind of roll it around. And I'm going to find my blender again, and I'm just going to take it. And a good starting point is to go underneath or right on top of, so where your ear ends, follow that line to your mouth and just put it right there. So one thing you can do when you contour is you can bring it into your mouth, you can make it sharp, you can make it, you know, circular. You are in charge of your own face. Contouring isn't supposed to make you look like Bella Hadid or Hadid. It's supposed to make you look like you know, you're supposed to take your flaws, or no, your the things you love about yourself and just make them more obvious. So I really like for example, I don't think my forehead isn't too big, so I don't like to contour the top of my forehead. So this is a good example of why everyone should not contour the same as everyone else, because if my forehead was maybe bigger and I wanted it to look smaller, I would create a shadow on the top here. But I think I have an even forehead, so I like to bring it in on the sides and just create some contrast in my skin tone. One thing about myself that I do not like that I'm going to fix with contouring is my chin. So I think I have a very long chin and I hate that. You can see that. So I like to go in, I'm just going to use it straight out of the bullet right now. And I'm just going to kind of make my chin look shorter by putting a shadow down there. That's something I always do. And next, you can also go in, you can make your jawline more prominent. So I'm just going to go in straight out of the bullet for this because it's easier not to mess up. And I'm just going to kind of create a jawline. And I'm going to do this on this side. So there you have it. You don't want to put it on, you know, the frame of your face on the front. Kind of put it underneath. So when you do blend, you can always blend up instead of having to blend down if you mess something up. So now go in and you're just going to want to blend that out because you don't want to have that line and know everybody that you drew it on. So now you can see the difference in my jawline. It is so much more prominent. And I have like a J-Wow or J-Lo situation. So now going on the other side and we're just going to blend this out too. I'm obsessed. See how good this works? My jaw looks so much better. I don't have that good of a jaw. So that's why this is such a fun trick to angle out your jawline and just make you have a little bit of Jennifer Lopez situation. And then when you get that side profile, you have that situation. I love doing this. Okay, last thing I'm going to contour with this color. And like I said, I am using Tan Golden. I could have gone a shade darker, but I want this to look very natural. So this is more of a natural contour. I'm not trying to do anything crazy. So I'm going to go in with it out of the bullet and I'm going to contour my nose. Be careful with nose contouring. It can smell your fear. I'm just going to bring it in. So a trick with nose contour is to be careful and to take it slow. A lot of people just kind of draw straight down and you're gonna maybe mess it up a little bit. I just like to bring it, so for example, I have a ball under my nose. I think it's like batter. So I like to bring my contour in so it slims my nose down. So whatever you do, that's kind of how you should go about it. I know the little Marilyn Monroe trick. She had like a cute little bubble on the top of her nose. That's because they would take her contour and kind of do this and create this little ball. So that's a little Marilyn Monroe secret for you. And then just tap it out. And this is honestly an amazing color for nose contour for me because it's so natural. You cannot tell I did it. See? Perfect. Okay, so now that I did that, I'm gonna go in with the Illuminating Highlighting Primer. So I'll show you what this one looks like. This is in shade Glow. They have Glow, which is more of a white tone. They have Bronze, and then they have Rose. So I like to use all of them all the time. I'm obsessed with every single one of them. But I think with a red lip, the Glow is gonna look the best. So that's why I'm going in with this, a little holiday action. Just put a little dot of it on the back of your hand. I'm taking it back on my smooth blender. I use this for everything. This blender is absolutely amazing. And I'm just gonna put it where the sun would naturally hit my face. So right here, and then right here, I'm gonna blend it out. I'll just blend this out first. So just blend it into your face, and you guys can already see how much luminosity that adds. It's absolutely amazing. I'm gonna put it on this side now because I didn't get too much on this side last time. And I still have so much left. I'm gonna take it up on the sides of my forehead. I love having this C shape of luminosity come down because then it makes you look like you have a high cheekbone and a framed face, and I love that. So I'm gonna go do that on this side as well. Places you can put highlighter. Put highlighter anywhere that the sun would naturally hit. You could put on your Cupid's bow. Let's do that. Cute little, give the illusion that your lips are big. You could put it on the top of your nose. You could put it just anywhere that you want to like. I mean, your face is your own. It's your own canvas. You can do anything you want with makeup. So I like to put it on the top of my cheeks. And some tricks I do with this that I absolutely love is I go in with this guy and I'll either put it on before foundation, so as a primer, and your whole face is just luminous and it makes your face look so dewy. Like I said, luminous, alive. It's amazing. So I like to put this on before foundation, or I will mix it into the Amazing Cosmetics foundation. That is the best luminosity. I love a dewy face. So if you're someone that likes natural dewiness, mixing a little bit of this into your foundation is an amazing trick. Or you can do what I just did and put it on after. So you can use this for a lot of different ways. You could put it on as a body glow. You can use it without any foundation during the summer. I use the bronze one as a foundation, and I just put the bronze all over my face, and that's it when I go to the pool. It is one of the best Amazing Cosmetics products. It is huge. You get so much, and like I said, there's 3 shades. I can actually show them to you guys. Let me grab them so everybody can see what I'm talking about. So gold, this is Glow. And then we have Bronze, which looks like this. It's this amazing bronze sun-kissed color. And then Rose. And Rose is beautiful. I love using it as kind of a blush situation right on the apples of my cheeks because it has this pink undertone to it. It's beautiful. I put it on the bridge of my nose to make me look sun-kissed. These are amazing products. You cannot go wrong with them, and they last you. I've had these for 3 years. I use them very frequently. So next we're gonna go in, and this is really important. Please don't forget to powder your face. So I'm gonna go in, this is the Velvet Minerals powder set. Let me just open it. And you have this huge mirror, which I love. And then I'm gonna go in with the powder brush. It looks like this. It's a very nice, very big brush. And I'm gonna go in, take some of this, and always set concealer. So before you set it, make sure you rub all those lines out if you have any. I don't, but I just really like to pat it into my skin again to make sure everything's nice. And then I'm gonna go in on my lid because I tend to crease up here if I don't powder it. And just kind of wherever you need powder. I have a very oily T-zone, so I do like to powder it. I don't get under here because that's where I get dry, so it's kind of just where I put concealer. In the middle of my face, like a T, is where I powder. Lastly, to make this a little bit more holiday, we're gonna go in with a red-ish lipstick color. So this is shade Olivia. This is the Amazing Cosmetics lipstick. I'm obsessed with this. As you can see, it's like this mauve red color. This looks so good. If you have fair skin, it looks amazing. I'm not tan very often, so I have not used this on me when I'm tan, but I'm fair very often, and I love this. So I'm just gonna put it on my face or my lips. Oh my God, I used to wear this when I was in Italy every single day. It just reminds me of Italy. It makes me so sad. Okay, so, hold on, this lip is bigger. Okay, and here's the lip shade. I am obsessed with this color. It is absolutely amazing. And here is the holiday look. So as you can see, it's very natural. We have these red lips. And you've got a nice face. All you need is a pop of mascara and you are good to go. Your makeup will last all day. Your foundation's gonna stay on. Everything is just natural and you have a fun lip, and yeah, it's a good day. So welcome back. Hi.
Thank you, Jenny. That was amazing. We have a couple questions that I'm gonna pull up. If you give me 1 sec, from Jennifer. What kind of blender brush did you use?
The brush I used to put the powder on was the Velvet brush from AmazingCosmetics.
Yeah. Can you tell us a little bit more about this brush?
Yeah, so this brush is amazing. I actually put this, so when I put on foundation, I was talking earlier how some people use blenders, some people use brushes. I love to put the foundation on the back of my hand sometimes and go in with this brush and just apply it. And then you get a very natural finish and it's not as full coverage if you use this brush. So you can use it for foundation, powder, and it also has a more fine tip so you can get into those corners if you need to.
And second part of the question, if you are washing it every day?
If you do other people's makeup, yes, wash it every day. I don't. I wash them like once a month. Not even. You don't really, if it's your own face, it's not that bad. I haven't had any problems breaking out from not washing them. Definitely wash them around a month if you're using them every day because you don't want that bacteria to build up. But if you are doing other people's makeup, yeah, you should wash them.
Okay, so hopefully, Jennifer, that answers your question. And if you head into our website, you're going to find these brushes from AmazingCosmetics. There's also a brush that Jenny showed for the eyebrows, the kit. So different brushes for different uses. So let's now look at Michelle asking about the blender and how you wash it, how often and all.
Okay, so the blender, washing the blender is a pain sometimes, not specifically this one, but blenders in general because you need to get in there. I usually go in with a hair shampoo. Hair shampoo, I think, gets the product out of there the best. I've tried at Sephora, they sell blender cleaners, and it just does not do it. I've used that, and then I squeeze it, and you see what comes out versus what comes out when you use hair shampoo, and it cleans it so much better. So find like a cheap hair shampoo, and that's what I use to clean it. And again, I would clean it once a month if you're using it every day.
Okay. Amazing. And yeah, it was very interesting what you said about the specifics of this blender compared to all the others, because we feel that all blenders are equal, but actually not.
I know. I don't know. I'm obsessed with this blender. I use it every single day.
Yeah, actually what we can say is that whatever is coming from AmazingCosmetics, the brand, for whatever has to do with complexion is very likely the finest, because you guys are the pros of this complexion situation. And not only, but you guys are the pros of complexion products. So can you please, as a recap, maybe go back and show every single product on screen and making sure that we see them, so people can just sort of like recap a little bit.
Oh yeah, for sure. So if you want to screenshot me or anything, let me go back in order. Okay, so the first thing I used was the Line Smoothing Primer. Looks like this. And like I said, this, you put it over your lines. So if you have forehead wrinkles, if you have smile lines, crow's feet, anything like that, run this over your lines and they will disappear, or they'll be way less, and then you can put on. Next, like I said, we have the anti-aging primer. Looks like this, and this is the buy one, get one free. So check out beautyq.com, use this code, and you can get a free one. And these are amazing. Like I said, it's anti-aging, and it has a satin finish. And as you can see, it looks great with the foundation. They pair really nice together, and it'll stay on all day long.
It's beauty.nyc, the website. I know the .com is obvious, but it's .nyc for us.
Oh, cool. Okay, so the next was the brow kit. So in this, you have the brow powder, you have the brush, and you have the gel. Like I said, I used shade 2. Just go in, feather it in your brows wherever you feel you need extra baby hair, and then go in, set it with the gel. I love this gel. Like I said, it's very natural. It's going to keep your brows in place all day long. Next, I went in with these. Let me grab these. Okay. So next I went in with the Duo Foundation Concealer. I am shade Light Golden, if you're wondering, and I went in with the concealer first and then back in with the foundation. And this just is the best, easy to travel with, easy to use, medium to full coverage, depending on how you want to use it. It's amazing. And as you guys were asking questions about, use the smooth blender to apply this, or you can use the Velvet Minerals brush. Next, I went in with the concealer. This is the AmazingCosmetics concealer. It is their staple concealer. It is absolutely amazing. Full coverage, covers anything you need, and it will stay all day long. And it photographs well, which I appreciate. Next, I use the Hydrate concealer. This is amazing if you have dry under eyes, dry skin. It's very, very moisturizing, and I use this as a contour. You can use it as a concealer. I love putting it on my forehead, on my nose for contour, anywhere you want. And for my contour shade, I use Tan Golden. After that, I went in and I used the amazing highlighting primer in shade Glow. You can get any shade. There are 3. I like this one for today because I just wanted this more natural glow. And you stay on primer, highlighter, mix with your foundation. You can do so many things with it. And like I said, they're huge. I've had this for 3 years. Next, always powder your face. Make sure everything stays on all day long. This photographs really well too. There's no white flash, which I love. And you get this huge mirror so you can do your makeup on the go. And I use this brush with it. It's very nice, very fluffy. You can use this brush for powders, foundations, anything you need. And lastly, I went in with the lip shade Olivia for a little holiday.
Very nice. So everybody, of course, makeup might not be the first thing we think about when we're staying at home, but you know, the holiday is a special season for us all, and let's make it even more special this year. And what Jenny demonstrated is a nice compromise between going, you know, too crazy and had a little bit of glam, and do it for yourself, for self-care. You're going to feel better, as we all know. So thank you very much, Jenny, for everything. The tips were amazing. I mean, I keep using amazing, but yeah, they were.
It's so hard not to. It's like an accidental pun all the time.
So the tips were great. Products are obviously also doing a great job. So guys, head to our website for these products. I'm just pulling out one last time this special. Until Sunday, you buy one, you get one free of this anti-aging face primer, and you're not going to regret it. You can check the reviews on this product either on our website or AmazingCosmetics website. They are raving. So all 5 stars. It's a very, very unique product, very surprising in the good way. So don't hesitate. It's a great deal. So thank you very much.
Thank you for having me. Thank you, everybody.
Wishing you all a happy holiday and stay safe, and we'll see you soon. And actually, we'll see some of you tonight at 6 p.m. for a very different topic, which is with Erin Wiley, who's a licensed psychotherapist, talking about the toll of the pandemic and the relational health. So very different vibe. So thank you all. We'll see you soon.
Thank you, guys. Bye. Nice to meet you. Bye.
Bye, Jenny.